back to a brand new video. My name is Brittany. For those of you who are new, welcome if you are new, and if you're a returning friend, welcome back. I really appreciate you being here. Happy 2021, happy new year, happy fresh new start. We're gonna have a good year this year, make it to the best of it. Today I wanted to come on here and just do makeup, do a little get ready with me. I did my hair off camera. I followed a hair tutorial. I don't know how I did. I tried to do the beach curl thingy. I didn't have all the products that the girl used, like a texture spray, so I just used dry shampoo. But here we are. We have a couple of new items, nothing out of the ordinary. There's only 3 and it's from NYX. This is the brow tint pen that I have been really wanting to get the Benefit one, but I can't find it, or maybe I'm just not looking correctly. But I found a NYX one and I got the shade Ash Brown. I did also pick these 2 guys up because I've been seeing it all over freaking TikTok. Man, I cannot with that app. I swear, once I started, like, I can't. I can't get out of it. So I was only able to find 2 shades that really caught my attention. The others were more pink, more purple. They weren't my cup of tea. So I was able to find Gold Crusher, which is like a nudie peach. And then I also was able to find Ambition Statement, which I have a feeling this is gonna look a little bit orangey, at least on my skin tone. But we'll see how it turns out. And then those are the only new products that I have to try today. The rest of the things I already had on hand. We're using the Soft Glam today from Anastasia. And to prime today, we are going to be using the Nars Radiant Primer. This is a very radiant kind of finish. So if you're someone who is not into that, you will not like this. But I really like it. It's a very, very beautiful finish. So it gives you like a little bit of a shine. I remember I loved this at the beginning of the year and I stopped using it because Miss Fenty, homegirl back there, she took over for me. I'm gonna be honest. I love that primer. It's probably been the primer of the year for me. If you're waiting for a 2020 favorites video, I am gonna gather up all my information and make sure we have that for you for the next video. So trust me, it's coming. For today's foundation, I did bring out 2 of them because one of them is a little bit too light for me, and I just mix it with a different foundation. And I really want to use up my stuff this year. That is like my goal. I am trying, actually I'm not trying, I'm going to not buy any more foundations. I'm pretty much done. Like, girl, like when I'm telling you I'm done, I'm completely done. Like I literally I cannot buy any more foundations anymore. So for today, we're going to be using the Mercier Flawless Radiance Foundation. And then I have the Milani Screen Clean Foundation. This is in the shade 3W2. And then this is in the shade 380 Deep Tan. These 2 together, very natural finish. I really like the radiance of it. So we're gonna use these 2 today. And a rare thing that we're doing is doing foundation first. I like to do my eyes first, but we're switching it up. Trying to switch it up here and there for everyone. So I'm gonna go in with my Laura one first for the center, and then we're gonna do the Milani on the perimeter. I remember I used to really like this foundation and I would wear it a lot, the Milani one. I went to Nami's with Alex, my friend, last year. I bought this foundation because of her, and I wasn't not even sure what shade to pick because at the Nami store it was really hard to see. It was kind of shadowy that day. So I just decided to mix both of these 2 together to kind of give us the best of both worlds. So have you all done your goals for this year? Any bullet journal, agendas, planners that you may have, vision boards? If you haven't done so, I encourage you to. Did mine over the weekend. Yeah, today's Sunday. I did mine yesterday and Friday. I was off of work on Friday, which was actually so nice and so refreshing. I slept in, which was amazing. Work has just been kicking my ass, man. I have a few goals this year: personal, career, you know, relationship, all of that stuff. Really excited for this year. I was reflecting back on 2020, and I do journal every day. I write what I did that day. So I was just reflecting back on how much it had changed from March until December. But you know, now it's an adjustment up to, we're in a normal stage of like the masks and everything, social distancing and all that, whatever. I'm gonna use my Dose of Colors concealer. I'm in the shade Medium Tan 20. I got my nails done and oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at this. I love them. Oh my gosh, look at this. The evil eye, you know, good vibes, no maliojo or anything like that. Sorry, I'm over here trying to like, hey girl. I'm gonna let that sit for a bit. For the under eye, I'm gonna set with my Milani Conceal Perfect Shine Proof Powder Foundation. I'm in the shade number 6. So for this, we're gonna set the under eye using a powder foundation versus a translucent kind of baked situation. I'm trying not to bake as much because these creasings is not the business. No. Now we're gonna move on to the eyes. Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I realized that this is actually a really nice staple palette, or like a first time beginner palette, because you have all warm tones, very wearable shimmer shades. I feel like this will go on pretty much a lot of skin complexions. I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a minute, so forgive me if I'm a little bit all over the place. We have these eye shields from e.l.f. and I don't have my scissors in here, but we're gonna use these to give us a very sharp, you know what, we'll just tape it down there. A very precise eyeshadow application. Actually, no, let's pick up the shade Mulberry. So this one right here, very beautiful brick colored. And we're gonna put this on the crease. I forget how like wabam they give you. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. And then next I'm gonna pick up the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm gonna use a more fluffier brush. So I'm gonna use this shade right here. And we're going to now that we have that, I did bring out a pigment that I have used before. This is the NYX pigment in the shade Vegas Baby. I love this pigment, it's my favorite. If you have not tried it, it's literally such a really beautiful pigment. But before we add that, I'm going to add brown to the outer corner. The brush that we used earlier, and we're going to use Cypress Umber. So this one right here, and we're going to add this right onto the outer corner. We are emphasizing this, making it very smokier, giving us, you know, more of a depth. If you have a glitter pigment primer, whatever you may have, please do so. I have my Fenty eyeshadow primer, which is really good. This is very, very sticky. So I'm going to use this as a base. Hopefully it will stick on. Yeah, I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. I keep forgetting to use this primer. It's just that it doesn't come out a lot. That's the negative thing about it, but it's a really good primer. So it's really sticky. I'm just gonna put this right on my inner half, and we're going to put some of the biggest baby on the cap. This is how I do this, and then we're gonna apply her right on to where we placed the primer. So this brush that I'm using is a Morphe M167, and I am just pressing on the eyeshadow primer onto the inner half of the lid space. Have pigment on my little cap, and we're going to apply her right on top. I'm going to now pick up the Noir color, which is the black in this eyeshadow palette, and I'm using an Anastasia brush that comes with it. It just comes with the palette, and I'm going to pick a little bit of that and place it right on the outer corner. We're going to do some eyeliner, NYX matte liquid liner. I'm gonna go back with my Milani powder foundation, and we're just gonna touch up a bit on the areas where I like to be more matte. For highlighter today, we're using the NYX Cosmetics Filt'r, and I love this one. It's my favorite. The thing that I don't like about it, gets so messy, especially on the mirror, but you know, it's the actual pigment, so that's pretty much why. We're gonna put that on the tops of the cheekbones. See how gorgeous this is? Oh, so nice. And if you don't have the Vegas Baby pigment, please use, you know, whatever kind of glittery shadow you want to use. Even with the soft glam, you can use any of the shimmers in here as well. So if you don't have it and you want it, go buy it. But if not, please use what you have in your collection. I'm gonna hit the Cupid's bow and a little on the tip of the nose. For bronzer, I do have my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer, which is my all-time favorite. I need a new one, and I know I shouldn't be buying a new one, but it's just that good. I'm just gonna press this right onto up. And then for the blush, I have my Note Desert Rose. I love this one. This is my favorite one. I keep going back to it. I just love how this looks against my skin tone. It's just a beautiful, it's not too peachy. I don't know, it just gives me that perfect little flesh for the brows. I am really scared to use this because it's a pen, and I'm so used to just filling in my stuff like with a pencil. So this is very, very out of my league, and you know, I don't have, you know, the thickest eyebrows. So this has to shake, and then we're just gonna flick up. Really wish I would have gotten the brow gel, but they actually were out of it because everybody's trying to get their hands on these guys. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna stick to ColourPop because we know her, and you know, we can mess with her. I actually really like this. Very user-friendly, easy to use, super simple. I feel like you can also use this as an eyeliner, brown eyeliner. Hey, you know, they ain't no rules to the game. I have my Tarteist Pro glitter eyeliner in the shade White Gold. I'm using this side of the little pen because we're gonna do a glitter liner. And let's all wish me luck for this part. We're gonna fast forward. The reason why it's really high is because my eyelids fold. So I wanted to make sure I was able to put it where you can see it, but that's what we have so far. I really want my bronzer to be a little bit more emphasized, so I pulled out my Fenty Beauty little caramel cutie, and we're gonna add a little bit of her because she is a little bit more deeper. I just want a little bit of that. Alright, we got the lashes on. Now let's move on to the lower lash line, Mulberry, which is that one that we used earlier, and the Cypress Umber. Okay, for the inner corner, I'm going to pick up the shade Glistening in the same eyeshadow palette. This will also look nice too if you don't have a pigment, as I mentioned earlier. Glistening will also be a very beautiful color to put on the entire eyelid. This is a little bit more of a golden kind of color. I have the Milani Understatement Lip Liner in the color Swoop. If you don't have this specific lip liner, I'm sorry, I think I said eyeliner in the beginning. If you don't have a specific lip liner, please use whatever you have in your collection. As I mentioned, we're trying to use what we got, girl. We don't need no more. We don't need no more. We don't need no more. At least I don't need no more. I'm gonna line my lips with this. Use the shade. This is the color Gold Crusher. So this is the matte side. I'm really scared because this color, I don't know how it's gonna look on me. And according to the TikTok people, this doesn't budge. Even with the glass. It's blending well with the color of my lip liner. I don't think I would do it by itself because it's too, at least for me, more on the peach side. So far, I don't know how I feel about it because on the inside, you can see it's like not, that's just me being picky, but you can see like it's not. Let me see if it zooms in. See how it looks? I have to let it dry. Oh, hell no. Look at this. I'm gonna put on another layer. Probably not the best thing to do. Let's see how this goes. Here is the second layer. It's drying. I just had to make sure my lips don't touch because then it gets all crinkly. I'm gonna put on the gloss now. Let's see how this goes. It looks nice from far away, but look at this. I mean, that's because I put 2 layers on, but it just does not. You apply it on, it's the way it's gonna stay. So, I mean, granted, it's so hard to take off. I'm gonna go back in with the Milani Understatement Lip Liner because obviously that shit was not the business. I'm gonna use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Rome. This is my favorite color. I need a lighter color. Cork lip liner, and we're gonna use the Cork Velvet Mousse. Yeah. 2 options I have for you for setting sprays. We have the NYX Bear With Me Refresh Set Spray. We also have the Milk Hydro Grip one, which I'm gonna use this one. So we're gonna put my necklaces away, and they're gonna get all sticky feeling. So that is the end of this eye makeup tutorial and face makeup tutorial. These, my friends, are a no-go. They dry really bad, as you saw. And once that thing sets, like, it's not gonna move. However, if you apply 1 layer, I mean, you saw it kind of like shriveled, it kind of messed up. I think it was because maybe I had a chapstick on prior, so probably not doing that. I'm gonna try them again to see if it works, but this is a no for me, unfortunately. The color was actually pretty nice, not gonna lie, with a brown lip liner, but I did really enjoy the eyebrow pen little guy, which is a really good dupe for any of those higher end ones. I think they're trying to dupe out the Glossier ones. So yeah, that is all that I have to share with you all today. It's been a minute since I've done a full glam like this, and I'm feeling this eye makeup look a lot. I really like it. So that is all that I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for being here and for your time. I will see you all in the next video. Toodles!